morning, Quadcopter 101, and what I got for you today is a review of the ZD Racing 10421S, also known as the B-10E. What is the 10421S? Well, it is a brushless RC car. Now, this thing is really hobby grade, okay? It's not, your toy grade car. I'm going to pop open the top and let you see inside. But this thing is supposedly able to go 80 kilometers per hour. That's pretty dang fast for a RC car. It's actually well made. I recently did a review of the 10421. This is, or the 10423S. This is the 10421S. It's actually pretty much the same under the hood here. If we look under the hood, even with this 45 amp ESC cooled by a fan, we also have the same motors, which is T3650 3300 kV motors, brushless motor. I'm sorry. On top of that, we got that same huge battery, 7.4 volt, 2500 milliamp hour battery on the side here to provide power. That, big brick of a battery. But what's different than compared to the other one, the 423? The 421 has, I believe, much better suspension. If you look at this thing, it's actually nicely shocked. It's got springs, but those springs are also shocks. So if you push it down, let me show you on the ground here. Put some sun on it, but notice how it dampens the, does a good job actually of dampening the bumps in the road that this will encounter. So hopefully that'll help when we're going 80 kilometers per hour if this actually can do it. Other things, you got your receiver here. It's a strange place for the receiver, but the receiver antenna sticks up right out of the top of the canopy. I guess the idea is they want to try to give you more range, and their predicted range is out to past 200 meters. That's pretty far for an RC car, but if that's true, that's pretty cool. Again, it does have the same type of on-off switch under the hood that the previous one that I reviewed did, and along with the Dean's connectors to connect the battery. So let's go for a drive of this thing. But before we do, I always forget to go over the transmitter first. Transmitter's well thought out, well made. You got steering trim, you got throttle trim, and you got steering dual rates. So you can turn down the steering to go at those high speeds there without flipping over the car. Now, the throttle, in its normal, if you put it in normal, it's actually reverse. So I had to put it in reverse to have it work properly, so this is forward and this is back. So keep that in mind. The throttle seems to need to be reversed, but the steering is normal for a right-handed person. So, and if you want to go to reverse, I guess left-handed people, I think that's how they work it. I don't know. So we're going to keep the steering in normal. And you do have power LED when it's on, and the amount of battery left is, you get a green light here, and I don't know what the F means for low battery power, but it'll change from green to a different color if you have low battery power. And you do have a bind button here if you have problems with binding of the transmitter to the receiver. So let's button it up and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this drive. Okay, firing up the transmitter. And notice let's see if you can see a green light, full green light. So we got full power there, and we got power on the transmitter. And then turning the on-off switch on the car, which is under here. Got a feel for that thing. Some people don't like on-off switches. Some people do. I'm one of the ones that like an on-off switch. Makes it easier than popping the lid and plugging in a battery. But okay, we should be good to go. We're going to start off slow, cutting down on the, throttle trim. Reducing that. Even at the lowest. This is at its lowest. I just want to check its steering before I increase throttle trim. It seems to be steering true. But that steering trim's a little too much, so I'm going to reduce that. A little bit more. Okay, that's better. Now we'll increase. Let's bring it around just a little bit more. Well, a little bit more steering trim. Hold on. I want to get this just right. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way, folks, for that steering trim. That's better. Okay, we should be good to go. Okay, I'm going to increase the throttle trim now. Throttle dual rate. And that is this one here. I'm going to increase it. This is at third rate. I got to increase the steering trim a little bit more, or steering dual rate a little bit more, taking it up a little bit more, and setting the throttle up a little bit more. Yeah, you tune this till you feel. Oh gosh, this thing's fast. And I'm not even at high rate yet. Let's turn it over there. Bringing it around. And going up even more on the throttle. Okay, increasing the throttle rate. It's a monster. Whoa. Okay, let's bring it in close. See if I can jump it. Wow. I don't know if you saw that, folks. But we'll try it again. I don't know if you hear that, but I'm hearing some noise here. Hold on. Now, the other one, 423. Hear that? I'm not sure this one is as durable as the other one, 423, because it's making weird noises here. Hold on. The 423 didn't seem too much to care about dirt. This one doesn't seem to like dirt as much. So with that in mind, we're going to take it over here into the grass field. See if it minds grass. Okay, we're going to try it over here in this field. It's less gritty, less dirty, but there's still grass. That might be an issue, but we'll find out. Oh yeah, lots of grass out here. It is fast. I'm gonna increase the steering rate. Hold on, or it's yeah, I want to increase the steering rate a little bit. It's a little too hard to turn, and increasing also its throttle dual rate. And coming back. It's fast. Super fast. I don't know, 80 kilometers an hour, but it's fast. Definitely fast. Okay, increase the steering rate again. This is a mean monster. But again, I was over in that gritty dirt, didn't like that at all. This field don't seem to mind too much. See that thing go whizzing by you. Ooh, went through mud. I don't know if the mud's any problem. But it's amazingly zippy car. Let's increase the throttle trim a little bit more. Hold on. Throttle rate all the way up. All the way up. Flipped over, flipped it, right itself back up again. Turned a little bit too hard. Whoa, right to the mud. Pretty cool. So it is fast. Not recommended for super gritty dirt, but out here in the football field, it doesn't seem to mind. Also, I'm going through puddles too. There's some puddles out here. Okay, let's reduce that throttle. And let's increase the steering trim, or the steering rate, taking it up all the way. The reason being, I want to bring it over here and do, if I can, we'll see if I can do it. Try to do donuts. There we go. So this could do donuts too if you want. Cool car. So ZD Toys has been making some cool cars, folks. I kind of like them. What ZD has been making, ZD Racing. Okay, taking that throttle back up again. Back up, high rate. I don't know why this one goes a little bit faster than the other one. Is it bigger tires or bigger gears inside to allow it to do that? Now, if I was driving on concrete, it'd probably go even faster than me driving out here in the on the grass. So ZD Racing comes out with some neat stuff. And again, this has a range of supposedly 200 meters. But you don't really need 200 meters, folks, for a car. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, God. That was a spectacular crash. And it righted itself. Bring it back. Neat car. Okay, I'm going to be calling it quits here soon because you're probably getting bored. See if I can do a crash coming inbound. No. Damn. That's a huge battery on this thing. ZD. So maybe I can get a jump. Hold on. Maybe. Going over in this thick stuff here. Nah, not enough. Oh, took to the air there. damn fast car. So if you want a fast car, this is it. I hear that if you want to race, you have to get a sanctioned car or something like that, or an approved car. I don't know if this is approved for racing, but boom, 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 and it rights itself again. I like how it keeps landing on its feet. I'm trying to flip it. Okay, its battery's getting tired now. We're going to call it quits here, folks. Hold on, let me turn down the throttle dual rate. So that is the drive of the ZD Racing 423, or is it 421? Hold on, I can't remember the two, to distinguish between the two. This is 421. Look at all that mess I got in there now. So, but I can clear that out. So it was a damn fast car, and I enjoyed driving it. A lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed that drive too. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.